Are we going live?
Welcome back to the greatest mud show in the world. True Story Thursdays. You know who it is. It is the one they call the truth, the dad bod god, the bald, the beard, and the fucking beautiful Piers Austin. And once again, I'm joined by my man with the Canadian can, the guy they call torture because he bends your mum over and makes her bark like Rover, the one, the only torture. And we're also joined by the returning fucking pleb over here called Akel. So let's get into it. True Story Thursdays. Cheers.
Jeez, that was pretty
Break it down like this.
And I was like, really? Like, the baby face and the heels were going over. Dude, I thought he broke his neck. The greatest podcast in the world. Yeah, welcome back.
Yeah, the boys.
Greatest podcast in the world. And we got the returning one himself. And like, bro, like this is tonight. One of like, bro, we're always late on a Thursday night. So we start at 9-ish. But boys, like straight up, man, like what the fuck? Akel in the car, bro.
Oh, mate, I could not get the audio issues working on my computer. It's a whole separate device, the audio interface. It's very confusing, especially for me. You know what I mean? I still need instructions to eat like my cereal. So this is hard.
Bro, seriously, you're the kind of guy, man, like you just get so easily distracted, bro. Like I'm sure that you're like mid wank and then you just like stop and you forget and go, oh, why's my dick out?
It's 8:54. I got 2 minutes.
Oh, bro, talk about some ADD motherfucker, bro. But like, man, I tell you what, out to our live crowd, if you want to help support this cause, we're trying to get a studio going and every little bit helps. And if you want to help us, you can donate some super stickers, super chats, bits on Twitch, or if you've got a beard that you want to take care of, you can head over to Jericho, Australia and get yourself some beard oil, some beard butter, balm, shampoo, and all that because they have your beard care products covered. I'm telling you guys, head over to Jericho, Australia. You will not be disappointed. Use that promo code True Story to get 15% off.
Wait, what's the promo code again, Piers?
True Story.
Yeah, and we got Adam Sandler in the chat tonight. So this
Shout
is
out
huge,
Adam
boys.
Sandler.
Grown Ups is so funny, bro. I love Grown Ups.
Grown Ups is awesome, bro. Grown Ups is awesome.
Adam Sandler is awesome, bro.
Fuck
Let's
yes.
go.
What the
Let's
fuck are we
go.
talking about tonight, boys? What's been going on?
Bro,
Oh,
there's a
mate.
lot been going on, man. There's a lot been going on.
We just had a great Saturday night, me and the truth over here.
Oh, integrity. Yeah.
Mate,
fuck,
we
I
had a
missed
great
that.
Saturday night.
Yeah, I heard
It
this is one of the most wild shows, like the amalgamation of so many shows. Like it is, yeah, there he is. The amalgamation of so many different like shows, promotions, everything, all in the one thing under one banner at Integrity. It's pretty incredible. Like what he got,
Well,
what he
I
put
want to give
together.
it. I wasn't backstage. I wasn't really backstage, to be honest. So probably Piers to be able to tell it better. But shout out to Trauma for that. That would have been a hard thing to do. So many different personalities and stuff like that. And he got them all working together for a common goal, which is, it's not really seen. So hats off to him for making it happen.
Yeah, bro, for real. And, like I thought like even, Trauma, he hit me up after the show and I'm sure he hit everyone up after the show. And he just sort of asked me, like what my thoughts were, what my feedback was, what I thought could have been done better. And, and I gave him honest feedback, bro, because like, he's someone that, me and him, we're not, close mates, you know what I mean? Like he's someone I've communicated with recently and gone, okay, he's a cool guy. And I like to think he probably thinks the same about me. And he valued my feedback. And, we had an open course of discussion about a couple of points that, I wasn't the only one to bring up. So I was glad that I was like sort of on the money on a couple of things. But besides that, I thought it was, any new company is going to have teething issues. Any new company is going to maybe be a little bit late to the starting the show as advertised. And I think that fans and also workers, give that allowance as well to a lot of them. And the people that don't, well, you have to sort of understand. It's like when someone's doing something new, like stepping into that hat, it's a completely different story. So you got to give them some leeway in some regard.
Yeah,
Isn't
and I
it just
like the
fucking-
fact that he was asking for feedback though. Like, you know what I mean? Like, just not one of them like stuck up going, well, I'm better than every other promotion in New South Wales. No, the fact that he was able to turn around and go, look, bloody, what can I do to make it better? Which is ultimately gonna make the product better, which is ultimately going to give the fans something better. Like, that's good. That's a good thing. You know what I mean? Like, it's only going to, who's to say, like, out of everyone's feedback you got, you have one thing that could skyrocket you and change the absolute game. Like, it's all it's big. Like, when we're in trades, it's a massive thing. It's like one person doesn't have the answer, but 10 of us together, one of us has to have it.
Oh, 100%, bro.
So to be able to do that, it's good.
100%, bro. Before we go any further, let's just sort of give a shout out to our live crowd that's in the chat here tonight. We got Big Sarge in the house. What's up, Sarge? Salute,
brother.
To you, Sarge. We also
45
got
shots tonight.
Devil's Nightly in the chat. What's up? We got Adam Sandler in the chat. Thank you,
Roger.
Grown Ups is so cool.
Adam Sandler's awesome, bro.
I fucking love you, Adam Sandler.
We got Alcoholic Adam. We got The Bachelor.
We were late too.
Yeah, bro. We got everyone joining this time, man. I'm excited, bro.
I think it's just fucking awesome. I think it's just fucking awesome, right? It's just fucking awesome that we're in a position that, like, there's a company now that happened on the weekend, and every company does the same thing. It's great to have a promoter without the mentality of, like, my show is the best show, like this tribalism between each other. How the fuck can Sydney, as a wrestling scene, have the same people working on all these different shows, but the promoters think their show is, like, the best one? Like, how do we get to that position?
Well, bro, it comes down to, this weird thing where every company, and I'm sure it's like every wrestler believes that they should be at the top of the card. They believe that they should be the main event and that's great for believing in yourself. And it's great for a company to believe in themselves. But in reality, they're all fishing from the same pond. So for one company to call another company a mud show, you're really just insulting yourself because you're using, 75% of the same talent that they're using.
It's ludicrous. It's absolutely ludicrous. And the mentality was not there internationally like it is here. Like in New York, it wasn't like that. It was like, okay, this guy has a different idea and a vision for what he wants to do. But no one was shitting on each other in a sense. People were kind of working together a bit more. I think they were maybe 20 years ahead in that sort of sense. They were like, oh, okay, well, we can use this and you can use that. And you want to blow your bankroll to get fucking whoever you want out there, Tyler Breeze, Fandango, whatever. And people are supportive of it. It's different. It's a different game where there's teamwork and people are working together and there's no butting heads. And it's just fucking odd for a scene that is so fucking, to be honest, it's low on a pillar in a sense.
I look at it this way, you got to remember the 4-minute marathon was never ran until someone did it.
For real.
500 kilos never got lifted off the floor till Eddie Hall did it, and I guarantee you there'll be someone out there that's going to beat that too.
Fucking odd.
Is this the one on Saturday that was it couldn't be done, or everyone has an ego, it couldn't be done? And if you actually listen to everyone has a problem with everyone on this show. And then when you got there and seen every single one of these people work together and all these stories you hear, everyone is polite, everyone is professional. It's the old, it couldn't be done. Well, it just did. It was.
Well, bro,
every worker I've spoken to has had nothing but positive things to say. Is this the 500 kilo deadlift? Is this the one to show it can happen?
I think this isn't an integrity dick suck either, because there's mistakes. There was mistakes that were made, every place.
And we're going to talk about it, and we're going to have that conversation. And for me, I think that even someone like me, I had took issue with certain people on that, with a certain person on that show. But that was a handshake. It was, hey, how are you? It was professionalism. and it was moving on because it was like it wasn't there for personal drama or petty beef bullshit. It was there for fucking to give Dingo his flowers, to give Thunder his flowers, and to help Trauma launch something different and special, bro. And I think everyone got that, and it was like there was no tension like that in the locker room.
And to get all these different characters and people that may have never been in the same room, and to actually realize how many people are watching each other's work and actually have a lot of good things to say. You know what I mean? Yeah. I think it goes back to the mentality I was taught, and Aker was also taught, was if you listen to a story if you listen to everyone and you take everyone's opinion of everyone as gospel, you're not going to like many people in this business.
No.
So really, if you go and meet people and make your own assumptions and you go and base them off how they treat you, I think you're going to realize what a lot of people realize in that locker room going, we actually have a pretty cool bunch of people out here.
Yeah.
And to do something, and a lot of people did, everyone, not like anyone held back. Everyone gave 110% to give these people their flowers. Like, it's not like anyone went in the ring and go, we're just going to take it easy. No, everyone went balls to the wall.
Yeah,
which is another great thing to see. No one treated it like a second-rate Fed because everyone believed if I'm on it, it's the shit. If I'm 100%. On it, it's where I'm meant to be. If I'm on it, it's the fucking best show in Sydney. Yeah, and that's how 100%. Everyone treated it. So I know Trauma said it, and I'll say it publicly. Hats off to anyone that was a part of it from start to finish, because you all went out there and absolutely busted your ass. And nothing but positive feedback came from the fans. So if they're seeing it, hopefully you can continue to grow this into something that we can, as a scene, just as wrestling, we can be proud of as well.
Yeah, it's always the talent relation side of things. This is just from my experience, and I don't want to fucking shit on the boys or whatever. I'm not shitting on the boys universally in any kind of way, but it's always some sort of talent relations thing that fucks usual Feds, from the inside. When people don't have a great working environment, it's that. So you need strong leaders, and that is the most pivotal, important thing about a wrestling show. And that's what fucking give the hat off to Greg with that stuff as well, because there was no one would ever fucking no matter what he said. I'm sure Sammy had a similar boat. Even if people felt a certain way, no one would ever speak up too much then, because if they did, it would get solved. And that's what we need. We need leaders to fill this ego-filled fucking room of people. That's always going to be there.
Yeah, and that's I think the thing is, it's the common goal. You know what I mean? It's where does that show need to be? What does that show want to do? Even, for instance, your match may mean nothing, but if you've got the direction of what you want and you go and follow a direction, I'll put it over. Shay Cassidy had a direction and got it over. Absolutely unbelievable. Her and Flame had a direction to go in. They killed it. They got the exact direction they needed to go in.
Shout out Barnaby.
And it was a highlight. You know what I mean? To see someone actually follow it, it's a highlight. You know what I mean? It's and to me, that means more to me than how good you can do a wrist lock. I don't need to go in a backyard somewhere in Marion to learn how to do a wrist lock and a headlock takeover.
Yep. You are not bigger than the program you've given.
I don't have to have the best bloody collar and elbow tie-up in the world. But if I can get what a promoter needs over, I'm more of an asset to that show.
Fuck yeah.
Which allows you to then open up to go, well, I can put you in the main event spot, because if I need a direction followed, you're doing it.
Exactly. And everybody has a spot, and no one is bigger than their spot that they are. Fuck that. Jesus Christ. Not for Barnaby in the chat. Everyone has, no one's bigger than their spot. And asking you guys are both workers. We've all worked on the shows. Have you ever had to check your ego in the past?
Yeah. 110%.
We all have, because our egos are bigger than our fucking selves, so I mean? So when those egos get checked, it's just when you come back and react to that and how you adapt and realize that's what makes you a man or a performer that you are, in my opinion.
Well, that's reads back to what I said. For me, there's a lot of times where I think I shouldn't be doing this, or I shouldn't, why is this happening, or why am I losing tonight, or something like that. But it's all right, but back again, it's self-evaluation going, well, I'm here to work. I'm a professional, or I like to think I am, so I'm going to treat myself as such. This is what the promoter needs from me. I'm going to go and do it.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So then, as I learnt by doing these things, it would always open me up to, okay, well, you can follow direction and you can get what I need to get done. Here's a bigger spot. Here's a bigger spot. Here's a bigger
Mhm.
spot. If that makes
Mhm.
sense. Like, it might mean nothing, but for a promoter to go and you can take direction to a promoter, that might just be something they need. Like, don't get me wrong, I might only just be needed as a part in the puzzle in a story. But I could get a match that I want, or a higher profile match, or something like that with a higher profile guy, just be able to fill that spot and do my job. Where I think most people have to worry about if their fucking shoulders are on the mat at the end. Who gives a shit? I think if you go to cage match, shout out Harvey Falco, but I think if you go to cage match, I've got a 32 or like 25% win rate.
It's
And I
like
don't think it got out of the teens until this year.
like I look at it like, if you're like, say if I was on a show on the West End, right? Say I'm a professional actor and I'm playing King Lear or Macbeth, right? And I have to like off myself at the end of it, or whatever happens in Macbeth. I don't know. I'm not a fucking theatre critic. Anyway, I have to lose the main battle in a theatre play on the West End. Am I as an actor going to give a fuck about that? Who gives a fuck?
No.
Who gives a fuck?
Do your job.
It's performance.
Do your job.
It's not
And
real,
if
boys.
we think we can do that job better, let's go and do what Greg's done. Let's go and do what Trauma's done. Let's go and do what these other guys done and put our money where our mouth is.
Yeah.
100%.
Otherwise, we do our job.
To an extent, I'm
100%.
trying to help out
Whether
in a
you
similar
agree-
format. as well.
Whether you agree or not, bro, when it comes down to it, it's if you take a booking, you find out the details, and then it's up to you. You want to take that job, then you do what the booker asks. Simple as that.
But that's one of the things that grinds my gears. And buddy, I've mentioned it before, but it really gets to me. And it's one thing I'll put over integrity for, like I did earlier, is when you see these guys, they'll go and go, yep, I'll take the booking, and they rock up, and it's like, oh yeah, but it's this one. Oh yeah, but it's that one. What the fuck are you doing? Like, why are you rocking up to a show and treating it like a second-rate fucking show?
Yeah.
If we're all as good as we think we are, we should go out there and treat that show like it's fucking WrestleMania. Or go out and treat that show like it's the top fed in the fucking world.
Yes,
Even
Booker
if
Man.
it is only for that weekend. And that's one of the things I like to think I will do. It doesn't matter whether, who the fuck it is. If I'm there, I think it's the fucking shit. I think you should all go to wherever the fuck, if I'm wrestling at Wrestling Go that weekend, you need to be there. That's the shit. If I'm wrestling at AWF, you need to be there. That's the place to fucking be.
Exactly
And it shits me when you see these people sort of drag their feet and go, I'm just going to do this today. Or, I get it, work smarter, but don't treat it like a second-rate fucking place. Because then why is anyone else going to book you? Because you're just going to turn around and treat their place like a second-rate fucking thing. Turn it up.
It's about giving back. It's about giving back too.
100%. Like, they're paying you. They're taking a leap of faith on you. They're giving us a fucking place to do something. They're investing their time. They're investing their money. Like, not just that, it's they see a potential value in you in doing this, which is a good thing. It's a good thing to have someone see a value and a potential in you. Then to go and treat them like they're second rate, just don't take the booking. Just don't take the booking and give it off to the next guy who probably will treat it better.
Appreciate it more.
Yeah.
And give it a better effort at it.
100%. And unfortunately, it happens mostly everywhere, which is upsetting. Like, it's upsetting to see, because it's like, if everyone just, and if you have a look at all the shows that do succeed, it's a top to bottom effort. You know what I mean? From top to bottom, everyone pitches in, does their job, and you can walk away going, fuck, that was good. Like when you're in a locker room where everyone wants to work together to get it done, you walk away feeling positive.
Fuck yeah.
And it's like a cancer, bro. It only takes one person to drag their feet and go, oh, what are we doing here? And then it goes to the next person. And then suddenly half the locker room doesn't want to be there. Half the locker room put on a half-ass performance. The crowd notices it. They give you a half-ass bloody crowd interaction. It's not something you want. You want to be able to show every single match to every single promoter and go, look how fucking well they're into this shit.
And
hey, boys, quick shout out to The Bachelor. He's saying Akel calls out Lee Morrow for being the weak link in the Mega Powers, and I'll give him Dicko for the 1, 2, 3 live this Saturday night at Campbelltown RSL. Hashtag Dicko.
Batch. Give it to him, Batch. Give it to him.
Well, look, I'm not here to bury anyone, and I'm all about playing my part and promote a role. But you're the fucking weak link, Morrow. You're the weak link. You're the weak link, and I hope I go over. Fuck.
True story. Heard it here first. Shout out, Matt.
Greatest podcast in the world.
Greatest podcast in the world.
Piers is awesome, bro. Piers is
Where
awesome.
can you get Bachelor and Adam Sandler in the same chat? It's incredible.
It's unreal, isn't it?
Owen Wilson's next.
Oh, dude, 100%. Dude, we got a super sticker in the chat here. So the Torture JD
fund, it's keeping me afloat. You have no idea. But unfortunately, they didn't stock JD's near my house, so I'm having to resort to CC's tonight.
Yeah, I'm on the White Claw hard seltzers. So
I can't stomach them. I don't know how you do it.
I love sparkling water, bro, and this just like goes down.
You can keep your static fucking water,
bro. This is smoother than Akel's sister's ass.
Akel's sister?
If I had a sister, I'd be really upset. Maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe we can't talk about my secret sister. If anyone wants to know about my sister's secret life, chuck in a $15.
So, all right. So, like, I'm gonna open this up to the to the chat. So, like when you were away, you did edibles, right, Akel? When you were in Amsterdam.
Yep.
Yeah, he had organic mushrooms. Yes, organic.
Oh yes. So I also decided on Friday night I was gonna do some edibles.
Oh, you had the organic mushrooms too.
Yes, I did. I had the they were actually gummies. So I had a couple of gummies.
Free range.
Yeah, free range gummies.
Oh, so approved.
So I'm going to throw it out to the super chat. If you want to see, like, I filmed some clips and sent it to the True Story group chat. So if you want to see one of those videos, send in a $2.99. I don't know, like maybe a $5 super sticker. Yeah, let's go a $5 super sticker per video. We've got a lot of videos. So if you want to see one, send in a $5 super sticker and we'll play it on air tonight. Let's go. All right.
Poor Rikishi. Poor Rikishi.
Hey, Glen Eid in the house. Yeah, let's go, Glen Eid.
Hey, my brother. Shout out to all the drinkers tonight. I know the piss supply is low because of Anzac Day. Fucking. Yeah. How much do you reckon our economy goes through on alcohol fucking during Anzac Day? It's a fucking billion on piss.
Look at this. Adam Poker. Right. Alcoholic Adam. Akel, you're the weak link of the pod.
You're going to be at rock and roll, Adam? Friday, Saturday night?
He is actually. He is going to be at rock and roll. And I think he actually has a challenge for you, dude, for Saturday night.
Oh, yeah? What's the challenge?
No, he doesn't give out all these secrets, mate. Like, he just makes the matches and puts them up. You don't know nothing. We just said constant professional. You just show up and do it yourself.
100%, bro. Like, you know what?
If you're going to go and job out to Sarge's illegitimate son in 20 seconds in a dress, that's exactly what you're going to do. And don't laugh because I've seen it and you've done it before for a lot less.
Oh, don't talk about that. Don't talk about that.
Bro, you know what else is happening on Saturday night after the rock and roll show? Like, we're gonna like go meet up with Achilles, and he's got that he's got that fucking pickle thing, that gimmick. What was it? The hot pickle that you have to eat and have the juice, then get nut slapped.
Oh nah, that.
I talked to Achilles on Monday. He was at training, and I was like, I don't know. Do you think this is a little bit rough, man? Do you think this is a little bit of? Do you think I like doing this? And he's like, I'm sorry, brother. It's part of the plan. You have to do
it. He's a good bloke. He was there on Saturday night too. Shout out to Achilles. He's had a good
$7.99 super sticker. So we're going to see one of the edible videos. All right, let me go to the True Story group chat. Oh,
who you boys got Saturday? Who you boys got Saturday night while he's pulling this up? Is Akel or Dicko? How many Akel fans are in the chat?
Oh,
it's me versus Dicko, brother.
Like, literally none.
I love a bit of Dicko. I'm not gonna lie, I love a bit of Dicko. But I've got to go with my boy. I've got to go Akel here.
Where's the loyalty?
Get down there, eh? They seem like they run a good ship down there. I've got to get down there and have a suss out.
Mate, all I can say is they've done a phenomenal work promoting this event. Like, a phenomenal job. Like, it's numbers, which I'm like, okay, wow, this is fucking the real deal. So,
I can't be there this Saturday. Piers hit me up during the week. I've got the kids this weekend, but one day when I'm doing when I haven't got them, 100%, I'm gonna have to make the trip down. Like I love Wollongong as a place anyway.
Oh, yeah. So, we're at Campbelltown this week.
Oh yeah, that's right. You're at Campbelltown. Oh,
yeah.
I'll go to a Wollongong one instead.
Yeah, Wollongong's better.
Wollongong. I don't have fond memories of Campbelltown.
I'm trying to find the first video. Like, should I play him in order?
Whatever you want, man. There's a slow descent to madness in there.
It is. I think we should play it in order.
We definitely should. There's a slow descent.
Oh no.
All right, hold a second. All right,
Who
keep talking.
Who wants to see Piers see the fucking devil? What's going to happen?
He saw the devil's dick tonight, boys.
he saw the devil in Rikishi's ass.
Okay, so our colleague Adam has spent in the $7.99 super sticker. This is loading up right now. This is so.
I thought it was only $5. You should definitely give him two for $7.99 for sure. Round it up. We're a podcast for the people.
All right, here you go.
Yes. Let's go. Wild ride. As I said, we're seeing the devil's dick tonight, boys.
To all your kids out there, eat your vegetables.
One-way ticket to Pluto.
Oh, bro. Advice. So alcoholic Adam says he wants to have a beer pong challenge. If you win, I'll buy you a case.
I don't know if
and vice versa. If I win, you buy him a case.
Hang on. This is something I can fuck with. This is something I don't have to be medically cleared for.
Beer pong.
This is something I can do.
Are we playing the bounce rule? Are we bouncing? Or are we just going straight?
Yeah.
Please tell me there was a laughing fit. Hey, if you want to, we have so many videos. So if you want to see another one, send in a super sticker of $5. Or like
I really feel like we should. He did $7.99. I really feel like we should give him a second. Like he's come close to 10.
Yeah, I feel like
being the first one, I reckon he deserves to have a 2 for deal. I really do. I feel he deserves a 2 for deal.
All right, he'll get another one.
I feel like you are more stoned than me, brother, and that's hard to do.
It is because you're not even moving. That's how stoned you are. He's stoning it. Look at him. He's stone cold. What? What? I'm going to take a Melbourne driver, give him 5 stars because he's a dickhead of a promoter. What? I'm going to take a punch and sell it like I'm dead even though it's to the ribs. What? Punch would have knocked out my 7-year-old son. What?
All right. So here you go. So this is the second one, alcoholic Adam, right? All right, hold on a second.
How fucking spun out is Rikishi, bro.
Rikishi's pretty fucking groovy, but
oh mate, Rikishi. Poor Rikishi.
Bro, like
Sorry, you go. I think he's got to be one of the best comedy gimmicks in fucking all-timer for TV.
Alcoholic Adam.
Did you watch Joe Hendry take the piss out of Scotty Too Hotty?
No, I didn't.
Oh my god, it's the best. He's made the song before he signed with TNA. It's called "The Shitty People's Elbow," but it's a Bon Jovi "Living on a Prayer" rip-off. It's the best. I was pissing myself for days. It was so. He's a star, honestly. He's the man.
Joe Hendry.
Honestly, get around it. If I had a computer, this shit, I just rip his gimmick. Like, honestly, it's the best.
He's like indie gold on like a higher level now. It's fucking awesome.
Yeah.
Bro, that product's actually getting better and better. Like that TNA product.
He's stuff with the high budget indies that I like, man. You know what I mean? I like the fucking. I don't know if you saw the Jack Perry the other day. On the dude, Jack Perry. I got to talk about this. He came out. So he came out for his like big promo. He was like doing the whole like like angsty teen, like I'm against the fucking world kind of thing. And it was just like he came out and he's there with TK. He shakes his hand, shakes Tony Khan's hand. Tony Khan's standing in the ring like this, like frozen, like he has no idea what to do. And Jack Perry gives him this like punch to the gut, and TK sells it. It is the fucking best thing I've ever seen in my life.
He made Vince McMahon look like Dolph Ziggler. I can't.
Goldstein took a better bump, bro. I'm telling you. Fucking Andrew Paskin teach Tony Khan how to bump.
Shout out Andrew Paskin, you mad cunt.
Did anyone in the chat see this punch? Because it is it is a disaster. It is a complete fucking disgrace to anything I've ever seen on a wrestling product, especially the fact it's on TV.
It's fucking disgraceful, bro.
Then they gave him the fucking Meltzer driver. The cunt should be dead. Gave him a Meltzer driver. What the fuck? Front flip fucking tombstone pile driver. First of all, you got a tombstone pile driver. How the fuck is a front flip going to add to the force of that, really, anything at all? Like, what is happening?
Because it's the young fucks. It's the young fucks. We've got to put over the young cucks. Don't be fucking fuck.
Oh, my God.
It was pitiful.
Jungle cuck.
It was pitiful. I wish you could get a video.
Oh, my God. And then, like, Tony Khan's dad was brought into the angle.
What?
Yeah, what? Really?
Yeah, is he going to sign Jungle Boy to the fucking Jacksonville Jaguars? Like, what the fuck?
Shad Khan was there, apparently.
Oh, there it is, boys. There's the big tag match at All In. It's going to be the young fucks against the fucking Khan family. Book it now.
The young
and the other worst part is, I will put my fucking bottom dollar on it. If that happened, I'm telling you, Meltzer's giving it 5 stars. You fucking watch. Uncle fucking Dave is going to be jizzing in his fucking pants.
Yeah, Kelly's in the house.
Yeah, bro.
Devlin Desky said, yeah, he sold Dead for a gut punch and took it and looked like Perry said, sell it. He moved around it.
As if he fucking know. He's still thinking real glass is a thing. As if Perry would know it. Perry told me to sell it. I try and sell him a toothbrush, telling him this is how you work at a convenience store, you fuck. Maybe that one kind of Macca's going, we're forgetting if you ask for fucking if you want to fries with that. That cunt's fucking useless.
Holy shit.
I do not like the prick. I'm like, he's just fucking shit.
Yeah.
Tony,
if he's one of the pillars of this company, it's about to fucking look like the Twin Towers.
Is it to get Tony Khan over as a babyface? The gimmick is to get Tony Khan as a babyface so that people don't hate on him as much? Yeah,
I think it matter. Just a stupid fucking idea.
Yeah.
Because now you're just admitting what everyone else has been saying for the last 4 years, that you're a fucking mark.
You put yourself in an angle now.
He's trying to get himself over. Like, he should have never put himself on camera. If he wanted to be taken... No, but seriously. It's like he's just proven he just wants to make it about himself. Like, bro, it's... Leave yourself out of it.
There's a difference between... Yeah, and everyone tries to carry on that McMahon did it. Here's the fucking difference. McMahon did it as a fucking revolution was happening where we all hated our fucking bosses, and we still do. So to watch Steve Austin stun his fucking boss, which, to be fair, we all wanted to go and smack our boss in the mouth at one point or another.
For real.
To watch some cunt do it when that was like, that's, you know what I mean? Like, there was cunts hating their bosses, hating the millionaires at that point. It kind of made sense, and he fucking was getting beat left, right, and center.
Yep.
What's the point, and what's the advantage out of putting this mark on TV with these action figures?
I would honestly say that Vince McMahon, as much, fucking rip, but, I would honestly say Vince McMahon is the best heel, of all time, almost.
100%.
Especially on TV wrestling. I think, so for someone like him to get a status like that, it's like, I look at him and I'm like, well, he went out there, he took the risk, and he knew exactly what he was doing. He knew exactly the purpose for why he was out there, and he fucking did it. Really? I have no faith that Tony Khan has any idea for why he's out there.
And if you had a look too, fucking Vince was jacked. Vince was fucking jacked. Tony Khan's going to come out looking like he's just shaking the fucking spaghetti out of the tin.
WrestleMania 19, he fucking was bigger than Hogan when he wrestled him.
Bro, you look at it as well, see, Tony Khan has all these people around there, right? And no one wants to say shit to him because why? They're getting a paycheck. The boys don't want to rock the boat, and that's the whole thing. Is man, like, no, Tony, you're doing a great job, bro. You're Booker of the Year 4 years in a row, bro.
Yeah, you just dropped Daniel Bryan on his fucking head again. Fucking top notch. Good shit.
Oh,
Let's lose
then-
Punk. Let's lose Bryan again. MJF's on the shelf. Who do we give a fuck about now, son?
But now you even see this bullshit with Will Ospreay going and doing a promo on Triple H, and Triple H being like, okay, you know what I mean? Like, okay, cool. Because Triple H did an interview saying like, oh, this person wants to work a lighter schedule, doesn't want to work the grind. Well, we want people that want to grind.
Which is a business choice.
And then he goes and and then Ospreay drops a promo like someone would drop in like 2000 in WCW about Triple H grinding on the boss's daughter. Like, come on, man. Like, that's fucking 20 years old. And then he comes out saying, oh, I'm just going to focus on AEW now. Yeah, because you look like a fuckwit when you did it. And AEW let it fucking happen too. So not only did he look like a fuckwit doing it, but AEW as a company, they also look like a fucking amateur fucking show while they're doing it as well. And you see the fucking difference between AEW and a WWE. Excuse me, I got hay fever. When it comes down to is the difference is you see the stuff that they put out on social media. It's crisp, it's clear, it's good. And then AEW, I saw something that one of their talents put out on social media, and the video quality, the visual of it was shit, almost as shit as Akel's fucking camera here. You know what I mean? Like,
The worst part is you can't knock his work. The bloke can work. I put him in the Kenny Omega basket. You
Who's
put
that,
him in
Will
there
Ospreay?
with the yeah, I put Ospreay in the Kenny Omega basket. You put him in there with the wrong guy, they're going to piss you off. You put him in there like, if you've actually watched the Bryan and Ospreay match, it was a good match. But then again, that would have been something that Daniel Bryan's put together. Like, I'm sure if you put either one of these guys with a Randy Orton or something like that, they look like fucking money.
Yeah.
But when
and
unfortunately, what Tony's doing, he's leaving them to their own vices. And as we've seen, when you leave, and we're probably going to be just as bad if we're left to our own vices, we're going to fucking, one, probably hurt ourselves.
100%.
And secondly, we're doing a lot more to get a lot less.
I think these people came up in the era where WWE programming was appealing to the mainstream, but it wasn't. It definitely was on a low, and I think they spent their whole career working up to that, and they said the shit we do on the indies is better, and the crowd tells us that. But it's a very minority group of people that tell them that. And
100%.
now, and they got to a situation, they're like, we're going to do the stuff on the indies that's going to get us to the top. But then they don't realize that they're doing the indie stuff at the top. It's fucking indie stuff. If the indie stuff was good, it'd be on TV.
And that's the thing, AEW, I've watched one full show, and the time I did, bro, is like guys not working to the hard camera, and I didn't understand why the fuck they're not working on the hard camera. It's because there's no fans there, and it doesn't make sense. You know what I mean? Like, but you know, like, but Achilles even says like Tony Khan looks like he's lived his entire life in his mum's basement and got Lucky P on a Bitcoin. You know what I mean? And he does. For real, he does.
Yeah, it's just.
Yeah, and Sarge has got the nail on the head. WWE has producers to make sure the matches online with the vision of what they have for it.
But then again, it goes back to exactly what we were saying in the first 5 minutes. When you get guys that know what they're doing and are professional and, you know, get over what you mean, they're not worried about your Omegas and Ospreays that probably won't get that vision over. They'd much rather go, okay, well, we want the guy that's willing to do the grind. We want the guy that's not worried about how many flips he can do in the air, but he can get over what we need. They're the guys we want. You know, like your Chad Gables, your Sami Zayns, your Kevin Owens.
Hey, $20 super sticker.
Again.
So I feel like...
So that's surely got to be a video. That's got to be 4 videos.
That's got to be 4 videos, right? So, like, okay, so we're done.
Yeah. I think with the indie stuff, it's
a niche market. It's what it is. It's a niche market.
Yeah.
And they can say what they want, but you know, oh, WWE is this and that's that. And it's one thing we don't do in Australia either. So let's just call a spade a spade. They just keep selling out. They just come off the highest grossing, trending. You name it. They fucking beat it in WrestleMania. They did the lot. You
I went-
don't do that if they're as shit as you're making them out to be.
100%, bro. And sensational LJ94. He wanted to know what he's missed, bro. We've been showing some videos of me doing edibles, bro. And if you want to see more videos, you can do a super sticker like this. Achilles has sent through $20. We're going to play a few videos for Achilles here of my edible experience that I filmed the other night. We're going to get into that. But so if you want to help, you can throw that in. But that's what's been going on. So let's check out the next video installment of my edible experience.
Because I am the baddest of them all.
Oh, Jesus.
Should we go? I keep going to the next one, right?
Go, brothers. Go.
All right, so keep going
Speed
the
round.
conversation.
Speed round.
This is, yeah, so you guys keep talking while I bring up this next one. But
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, even going to the WWE shows, like around WrestleMania time, I went to that SmackDown, and I was looking at the stage. I'm like, wow, this is like a house show. Like, they literally had to fucking pack down the stage so they could have a bigger crowd. Like, that's how packed they were. It's incredible. Completely sold out everything else. And it's like, I look at it and it's like, what were we talking about in the same first 5 minutes? Like, when you have a producer, you have two people. Like, you have two people that are being led, and also one person who is leading them that is detached from the ego side of things. It's the most important thing. Don't leave
100%.
people to their own devices.
Once again, it's a vision, isn't it? Like, even I'm pretty sure we can all vouch for even Saturday. I even agented a match or two.
Yeah.
Like, Saturday had them. If these guys don't have them, or if they have them, fucking may as well sack them. Because they're not doing a fucking job.
Did Swooper produce the main?
Nah, that was Trauma. And to be fair, fuck, I hope someone watches like that main. It was fucking unreal.
It's out there, right? It's filmed.
Really fucking good. It was a really good main event. Like, from the crowd, the highlight for me personally was the women, the main, and the debuting Dharma Fielding, chloroforming Harvey Falco was some of the best shit I've ever seen. No, you have no idea. It was the pop that chloroform got from the crowd of both of them doing. And once again, they were doing fuck all, but getting a character work over. And just water in a bottle and chloroform and some cunt, and then kicking around and Fielding's frothing at the mouth. It's like, this is fucking, like, this worked. Like, they popped up this.
It was a cool night, man, and like, you know, Dharma Fielding debuting, that was really cool. That was some really cool moments, you know, and we're gonna get into a few more stuff about that night. But before we do, we've got the videos lined up. Achilles has donated $20, so let's get into it.
Because I am the bad.
That one, huh?
What have you done?
Fuck. Fuck. I don't know my motive, because I'm locked up. I'm locked up. Locked up. I'm locked up in a cell of emotion.
Oh my god.
Do you think Rikishi and Lizzo are the same person? I mean, like, no one's ever seen them in the same room together.
Locked Up is the edible theme. Song, I think.
It's the theme of this podcast. Whenever someone
Is it
does
really?
something stupid, it's Akon.
Did I tell you when I was going back to my room, Locked Up was playing in my headphones because I was singing it, just randomly came to my head. And I was like sticking my key. This is going to sound so cooked. I was sticking my key into the hotel door and I was like, I'm never going to escape this. And I was like twisting the key and I was like, I'm locked up. And I was like, I'm never getting out of here. That's how cooked I was.
So here's another one.
All right, this is how it goes. Fuck Mitch. Fuck.
Nah, we can't play that one. That's too fucking cooked.
Too close to home.
Oh, shit.
Oh, all right. No, I'm getting you another one. But that one was like, yeah, maybe that.
Maybe that ain't it. That ain't it.
Yeah. Oh, this is so fucking cooked. I can't believe.
Oh my god.
What are we doing? This is a professionally ran outfit, folks. I promise.
100%. We had no plans for this, bro. And I'm not even looking at the comments. So okay, so this is one. Then we'll check the comments and we'll check the live chat. Here you go.
Not there yet. But my cup says and smash the missus. I mean, sex, not like hit her or something. Like, you know, fuck, not hit. Yeah.
My god.
I don't remember that one.
The man
I
is
do.
fucking cancelled. The man is well and
Okay.
truly cancelled.
So here we go. Let's check out the comments. Now we go back. But dude, like one of the things, bro, we've been talking about ACL as well as like some undertrained wrestlers that have been on the scene and keep getting booked at certain places as well. And you know, and potentially, you know, putting people in way of injuring people as well.
Look, it's a hard chat because the people that I know that this is the person that I know this is referring to is a good friend of mine. You know what I mean? A guy that I've always. Oh man, the next snap, bro. The next. I was talking on 10. So veteran Tobias is a special human being. Anyway, back to the point. Back to the point. It's someone like people that are a good friend of mine that it's just important. I keep this as general as possible on my take of it. It's just as important. If you need to have more training sessions than you've had matches, fucking hands down, okay?
Yeah.
And I love the person's involved, and I love that people's encouragement and what they want to do in the business and everything, and how things sort of evolve into like what they want to do with their character work and the promos and stuff. But guys, like, training is paramount in this thing, and listening and being guided by the vets. I haven't got the full story from both parties, but I will say if you are not like fucking training regularly, I don't want a fucking like, or you have not been trained by a competent person for a long period of time and have shown people that you can listen and you have the effective communicative skills to be in the ring and have a match and not focus on your moves, but focus on the other person's safety, because the moves don't mean jack fucking shit.
No.
The moves don't mean jack fucking shit. So if you can't do that, I don't want any part of being in the ring with you, and I don't want to really, again, like associate myself with a company that is going to be putting that self forward. Now, again, like, I don't like naming people, but I will say that, like, you know, to high end, I'm going to recommend this person to be training and maybe even fucking take a break from shows for a while.
100%. You know what I mean? And the thing is, as well, this person, the fact is as well, did a move and then was wrestling someone who's been doing this for over a decade, picks him up again, and the person says, no, don't go. And then that person goes anyway. That's taking liberties. That's going into business for yourself. And again, someone trained in that situation, knowing what to do, wouldn't have gone for it again. And, you know, in the situation as well, not trying to just get yourself over, you know, but that by doing that, you put someone at risk of really being hurt in the future. And, you know, sitting here with you know, a friend of mine in T here who's got injured, which was not at fault of anyone else. And, you know, he's admitted that. But then, like, accidents can happen in the wrestling business. And if you're not ready for it, you're not expecting something, someone goes for something, you're going to get fucking hurt.
Yep.
You know what I mean? And shit, accidents can happen and impact of life can happen. And if you're not listening to someone, bro, fuck you. Fuck you. You did not deserve to be on a show.
Mr. Perfect ended the match with a fucking suplex. Jake the Snake Roberts ended the match with a DDT. The pathways to doing things that are at minimal risk are there. And if you have gotten to that position in your career, you would know of these people and you would be able to study these people. And it's very fucking simple. And it's putting pride there.
100%. What Killy's just said right there, bro. It ain't a hard chat. If you ain't ready, you ain't ready. And this person ain't ready. You know what I mean? They want the glory of being a professional wrestler. They want to be a mark and sit there and be like, yeah, look at me, and have something cool to post on their fucking Instagram. Bro, go put in the effort. Go put in the work. Get there. Go hard. You know what I mean? But you ain't there yet. And I'm not one to talk, bro. I'm not a wrestler, but I've been around the business a little bit. I'm smartened up to it a little bit.
I think
and I know I know what the premise of the business is: to protect each other, to put on a show. And if you ain't ready to do that, bro, you got to be honest with yourself. For real.
I think I will say this, and so I will reserve my opinion until I have had a chat in private to the person. But I want you to fire off and get your emotions out. And I think it's more of a topic for you to talk about, Piers. Once I get the full story, I know you're angry, I know you're heated, and I trust you. And you're like a mind for the business, and the person that you you're associated with, Nathan. I'm sorry, Vinny, is also like he's a veteran. He's been around. So I'll reserve my opinion. I need to have a private chat with them in public, private chat with them about this. But I'll let you fire off your emotions. You tell me how you feel about it, because I
don't blame the promotion at all, because like it is what it is. It was that spot that was needed, and the person didn't. No, but the person didn't deliver on what was expected, what was asked of him. Simple as that.
Which I think also, which sounds bad, but we're going back to the first 5 minutes of this podcast, aren't we?
Yes, sir.
And the only real way I can shoot off on this is I was that guy. I was the guy where we needed a rookie over, we needed something like that. And AKL can vouch for it. I was it.
Yeah.
I've wrestled you name a bloody bloke that sat and trained someone. I've wrestled a rookie of theirs once upon a time.
People that aren't ready.
And I'm gonna be straight up. There were times where I've wrestled guys that were not ready. And once again, not one trainer. It's happened for a lot of people. And that's not me shitting on people that are training them. That's just I have to speak the truth. And the truth is, whether they could have been reprimanded for sitting there going, why are you doing this or whatever, we don't know. But I can say I've wrestled nearly every single person that's trained someone's trainee at one point or another. And I think it's more to like, these guys will teach, and they will. But when you go and train with someone, and I'll use my own personal experience, when I went and trained with AWF and TNT, even when I was in a ring and I was green, I got contacted from plenty of places. And the fact of the matter is, I go and ask my head trainer. He goes, I don't think you're ready for that. I think you need to do this, get this right. So when you go and do it later on the track, it's going to benefit you in the long run. Yeah. Which most people these days would see that as a dig. Whereas I think I can easily say, by someone giving me that advice, once again, you got to trust your head trainer. If you don't trust your head trainer in the wrestling world, who the fuck else are you going to trust?
Exactly.
I was able to go, yep, okay, not a drama. And I do really believe that when it was time and he said, listen, go and do this, I think you're ready for this. Like, long story short, we went and hung with Slade and Robbie Zuko, who we sat there and listened to, and they got us through. But we're nowhere, we'd probably shit the bed with them if we left and wrestled everywhere when we were asked.
Yep.
So I think it is, like, as much as we can sit here and shit on trainers and we can shit on the people, AKL keeps bringing up, like, self-awareness. And I think that's something we need, like, desperately, just as ourselves. Like, I can't exactly turn around and go, oh, yeah, my collarbone's healed, I'm going to go take a booking. No.
100%.
I'll need to get back in a gym. I'll need to lift weights. I'll need to do cardio. I'll need to go for a roll around and teach my body how to do this again safely.
100%. You need to readapt to the situation, bro. Like, you need to 100%. Readapt to what's in it. But, bro, we got Achilles on the line. Achilles, you there?
Yeah, I'm here, bro. How you doing? How you doing, boys?
My brother.
You wanted to,
what's going on?
Not much, brother. You wanted to call in and add into this, bro. So please add your 2 cents into this, Achilles, bro. Your opinion is always welcome.
Yeah, 100%, man.
Absolutely. So, like I said in the comments, there's always accidents always happening in this game. It's inevitable. Nothing goes 100% perfect all the time. It's so ridiculously important to work with the guy that you're working with, to listen to him. If he says no or take it home, you take it home. You don't do... I can't stress that enough, because it's just... You're putting someone else's livelihood potentially at risk, because if that person gets injured, they might not be able to go work. They might not, if they've got a family, they might not be able to look after their family properly.
Fucking bingo.
And what Akel was saying before, training is so important. Like, we're in an industry, and I'm not going to lie, I was very much like this for a long time, but we're in an industry where a lot of people are like, oh, I don't need to train.
Yeah.
It's all good. I know what I'm doing.
I'm getting booked.
Where, man, I've recently gotten back into training. So I've been training with Kasai. Akel was obviously overseas, but he's back now. I saw him the other night. Just getting back to basics, man. And it is one of the best things I think I've ever fucking done.
Yeah, bro. And you feel like, you know, when you're around it, you're around people that are new to it. So they've got like this passion for it, which is like, man, they're stepping into this, and it's like some of them are seeing a wrestling ring for the first time in person, or even doing it. So they've got that keenness, you know what I mean? They've got that erection for it, you know what I mean? They've got that, they're horny for this shit, and that
100%,
you know what I mean? And someone like you guys that are like been around a little bit, that keeps your passion driving and keeps your dick hard for this game, bro. You know what I mean? And
absolutely.
Yeah, for real.
Absolutely, it does, man. Like, it's just, it's awesome. Like, I met a couple of the other trainees, and they're awesome guys. But it's not only that; it conditions your body. Like, the human body's not built to take bumps and things like that. Like, that's not what it's intended for. So your body needs to build up to that conditioning. Your body needs to know how to do that, and it also needs to know how to do it safely. And the thing is, if you know how to do it safely, you're going to know how to do it safely for someone else, like when they're taking a move to you.
100%.
You know, does that make sense?
100%.
Yes.
Bro.
Yeah.
And that's my biggest thing, bro. And my biggest gripe. And what I said earlier is, this business is about, you know what I mean? Like, yes, getting yourself over, making money, entertaining the crowd. But when you were in the ring, you were there to take care of your partner, who you're going up against that night.
100%.
You don't want to be walking out there and like, bro, like by doing self-serving bullshit in order because you want to have your fucking moment. Fuck you.
Yeah.
You're not one of the boys. You're not. If you're doing that shit, you're not one of the boys. You're a guy who takes liberties, who goes into business for his fucking self. And you know what I mean? I said it, bro. Like, you know, I'm not unapologetic about that shit, bro. I'll say it how it is. I speak the truth, bro. I do not hold fucking back. And that is one thing that I've always been, and I'll always continue to be. That's the way I look at it.
And I think Coyote touched on something really important too a couple of weeks ago, when I think it was just before I did my collarbone, actually. He pointed on something really good where it's like, you know, and Akel vouch, we got taught this. How to get out of situations like that.
Yeah,
what you do in situations like that, how you react, what you should do. So when something like that happens, it becomes second instinct on what to do. You've been here, you've done it, you've trained for it, you know what's going on. So when this does happen, because it does, like we've all said, we've all been there, it all happens. Like, so for me, what if Scott Magnum picked me back up and gave me another move that night?
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Like, let me absolutely fuck 3 ways from fucking Sunday.
So let me ask you this. If someone picked you guys up and you said no, and you decided to fucking shoot, punch him in the fucking head or elbow him in the fucking head, would there be heat on you?
Well, to me,
no, I don't think so.
110%. Because 100% should be heat on you. Because your trainer, you'd like to think, should have taught you that this is how you get out of this situation. Mm-hmm. And if they haven't taught you that, and you still haven't taken the common fucking knowledge of knowing that when something goes wrong, what do I do? If it doesn't just come to you, when you're just sitting there watching wrestling, you don't think, geez, what if that goes wrong? And then the worker in you doesn't click in and goes, what the fuck would I do if something goes wrong? Like, you know what I mean? Self-awareness plus teaching, which if you are training, you will get, is, and I'd like to formally extend it now. I know a trainer. We know who we're talking about. I'm not going to mention it, but if he wants to, I can point him in the right direction to get trained properly.
Mhm.
As much as people got heat with the bloke that I'm saying trains him properly, fuck you. Look at the Sydney fucking scene. Any cunt you guys look up to and book has been trained by him. Fucking live with it. I can point him in that direction and he can get trained properly.
Yeah. Well, the sessions that this person in question has been going to, like, have been good quality stuff. But again, that none of them have given a seal of approval. And I'll just say it as it is. None of them have given a seal of approval. And you need a seal of approval. You can't go outside. Like, the seal of approval and the trainer and student trust is so fucking important. Like, if you don't have that seal of approval, you should not be there. And when people are going other ways to get on shows and then doing that, it's fucking everything up. It's fucking the balance of everything up, and it ends up in an unsafe situation. To be honest, bro.
Which is too, like, I probably got a bit of a different point because I'm not as, like, if I was involved, I'd be just as heated. I 100% understand. For me, what I hope for, because I'm big on second chances, if that makes sense. Like, everyone deserves one. What I solemnly hope comes from this is a lot of self-awareness for a lot of people. Because as I've said, I've wrestled everyone's trainees. I hope a lot of people can sort of self-reflect and go, this is what I need to do. And they take a step away. Because there's other people out there too that I've wrestled that are fucking not ready. And they take a step away and take that extra time to learn these things, come back in 12 to 24 months, and next thing you know, there could be the most over thing in the fucking state. I really hope that. I really hope that, because there's a lot of them out there.
You know,
Let Achilles.
What are you saying, Achilles?
Sorry, bro. You know what? It might not even take that long, though, bro. If you're consistently going to training, if you're consistently working, like, you know, you might not have the biggest matches. Like 6 months down the track, you might be ready to do a very basic match. Sometimes basic matches are the best.
They're the best.
Of course,
I love them.
They are the best.
I love them. Give me 8 minutes and I'm out of there. Like, that's all I got.
Give me and Torture 8 minutes. We're gonna do a simple as shit, but we'll fucking, we'll do something. I guarantee you'll get a reaction.
100%, bro. And the thing is, like, I think so many people are just marks in this business that want this superficial moment to have their thing, and you see the way they act and you see the way that they carry on online. And I feel like in this situation, I'm all for second chances and stuff like that, but this individual needs to have a bit of a reality check on their.
Well, who's to say that wasn't it? Like, I really hope that was it. Personally,
at the expense of already that, yeah.
Like, let's just touch wood and thank Christ, it's not anything like to the point of gonna affect someone's income or family life.
Yeah.
So I really hope, because let's be fair here, if any of us injured another wrestler, we'd be fucking devastated. So I really hope maybe that's the reality check that people need, and I hope this wakes up a lot of the other people out there as well to go, I don't want this to be me, and go and relearn. Not even relearn, just go and tidy up. Go and get them little things you need to get done. Show the fucking everyone that, yes, this happened. I made a mistake. I'm back here. I'm owning it. Let's fucking, start from scratch. Let's get this done. And then come back.
Yep. I personally,
there's too many marks in the business now.
I'll say one thing though, real quickly. It's a conversation of what pro wrestling means to you. Really, right now, you should not be falling in love with the move you hit on a show. You should be falling in love with the fact that you are training and you're progressing like any martial art. You are getting better. You are getting more accustomed to it. Like, you're falling in love with the person and the professional that you're becoming. That's what pro wrestling should be to the student. That's how it should be treated. Like, that old school martial arts mentality. That's just what I believe. Like, you should be falling in love with yourself as a performer, as you get better, as you slightly learn how to bump better, slightly learn how to bump more crisper, like, it shouldn't be about the fucking promos. It shouldn't be about all this shit. It should be about what pro wrestling has done to make you a better person and a better professional at your craft, at your art, because this thing is a fucking art.
100%, bro. And you know what? If you're into it only for the promos, if you're only in it to it for the gimmick, bro, that's cool. Go be a fucking cosplayer. Go do that shit.
Yeah.
Go be a fucking cosplayer. Go be a mark on TikTok cutting promos, bro. Go fucking nuts. Go do that shit.
I even think my favorite matches I laid down for, if that makes sense. Like, all the matches that I'm really proud of, or I can turn around and say, that was good. Like, I liked what I got out there that night. I laid on the canvas.
Me too, yeah.
You know what I mean? It's not one of them things where you need to worry about, oh, how good did my 5-star frog splash look? Or, oh, yeah, I hit a destroyer tonight. Or, oh, I won the match. That's not what matters. Did you get what you needed? Did the show get what it needed? Did you make that other person look good? Because if you don't, and no matter what way it goes, if you don't make your opponent look good, you've been beaten by a fucking nobody. Or if you're a baby face and you don't make your heel look dominant, what did you overcome? You overcame fucking nothing. So what the fuck did you accomplish?
Mm-hmm.
You're literally going to wake up sore tomorrow and spend 12 hours there pulling up a ring, pulling it down to do fuck all.
And that's the thing, bro. It comes down to when the marks get into the business and they start trying to do marky shit. And this same person that, you know, I mean, I don't want to flog this like a dead horse, bro, but fucking carries on like a fucking mark and does goofy ass shit, bro. You know what I mean? Like, you're a boy around grown men, bro. You need to fucking grow the fuck up. Act like a grown ass man, bro. You know what I mean? Like, you're around big boys, bro. Like, sorry. You know what I mean? Your daddy ain't there to fucking help you, bro. Like, sorry. You know what I mean?
Like I said, though, the person in question's young. Let's just hope he's learnt from this near bad experience and goes back to training, and we come back and we wrestle him in bloody 6 to 12 months' time. And I love you, Mullo. But he comes back to 6 to 12 months' time and can deliver something good to our business, because I'm going to call a spade a spade. I do believe there's something there. But if you're not safe, and you're not trained, and you're not this and that, I don't give a fuck what you got to offer. I want to make sure the other bloke goes home okay.
Yeah.
There's going to be someone else that's going to offer me the exact same thing.
You know what, man? The kid that like we're talking about, he's such a good kid.
Yeah.
Like, at the end of the day, he really is.
Yeah,
I'm hoping
I don't think it's a shot at his character either, Achilles. Like, I think maybe it could be a mix of young, probably got too much of a hard on, and I'm going to call a spade a spade. I think overcompensating for lack of. I don't truly think when I talk to him that he thinks he's ready. I think it's a constantly trying to prove that he's ready scenario.
Yep.
And he knows in the back of his mind he's not. And on this night, where training does come in handy, he's got it wrong. He's got it horribly wrong.
Yeah.
And you can't accuse that. It's wrong. So that's why I believe if he goes back and does the work, man, there's nothing he couldn't accomplish. And he's 18. What's another 6 or a year?
I agree. Sorry, bro. It's hard because I can't see you. I don't mean to
you know what I mean? Like, what's 6 months to a year? Like, for some of us when we're 30 or 40, like, that's a long time. To an 18-year-old kid, it's a birthday.
Yeah.
It's my birthday.
Achilles, please jump in.
What I was going to say is, man, I agree with you. Like, I definitely see something there as well. But the thing is, like anything, like you were talking about martial arts, like you can't walk into a martial arts class and be an expert, because you're going to be like the guy that Piers was talking about the other week, wearing that fucking coming into a Brazilian jiu-jitsu class with wearing all that top-notch gear, and he got his ass handed to him. Yeah. Anything you come into, you got to work at. Like, martial arts have ratings for that reason. anything. It doesn't matter where. Not everyone is not like everyone might have the capability of having the spark, but not everyone is naturally gifted. And some people you just need to work a little bit harder at.
And you know what, bro?
Like
Look, you know, I'm 41, right? And I've had the offer, bro, from places to have matches, and I'm not trained. You know what I mean? Like I've had things to say, like, you know, and I've put this on air before. How like me and Vinny started to work together was he originally said, "Hey, I'm gonna be done in a couple of years. You're my best friend in the game. I want to have a match against you." And I'm like, no, I can't do that, bro. Like, I'm in decent shape for my fucking age, but I'm not like, for me to learn how to wrestle, it's going to take me at least 18 months. And and hopefully I don't get injured along the way. You know what I mean? I said, and even then I said, I'm an old man. Like, I can't learn to fucking bump now. Like, my body's not in that condition.
And if we have to look at a testimonial,
having 3 kids. So for me, I can sit there and go, how about I be your manager? So I don't need, you know what I mean? Like a huge, like as a fan, as a kid growing up, it would be an honor. It would be like a dream to have one wrestling match. But at my age, I realized that I would go and do that and I would be disrespecting the business. I would be disrespecting the promotion, and I would not be doing the best thing for the person that is my close friend in having a match with, because I would be stinking up the joint and making him look bad as well. So why would I put myself in a situation like that? And I think that people need to take a step back and they need to go, okay, I really love wrestling, then I don't want it to look fucking shit. So I better get really, really good. So I'll spend as much time as I can in the gym, in training, listening to people, studying this game, getting better at this game, than sitting there and just going, you know what, I want to go and fucking get all my friends to sit there and jerk off and sit there and go, yeah, you're fucking amazing, buddy. Yeah, well done. Because you know what? You don't want to put in the fucking work. If you don't want to put in the work in this game, straight out, get the fuck out. Because you know what? You ain't ready. You have to fucking earn your spot in this game, bro. And that's exactly how it is. And nothing is fucking given to you in this world. Straight the fuck out. And if anyone thinks I'm wrong, please speak up.
Yeah, well,
no, I think the testament is sitting on our left. Like, I wrestled Akel in his second singles match. Now, I'm telling you, and Akel will tell you, motherfucker, I may as well have wrestled a fucking gun.
Fuck off.
And I'm not going to lie, call me whatever we want, but I was green too. But literally, I'm telling.
He's right. He's right.
I
was fucked. I was terrible. I pushed him there way too early.
But in saying that, every tag match, he kept going to training, even after he was in that ring. Every match we had, every tag we had, he was a little better, a little better, a little better. Then he went and trained at a bunch of other places. Then when we went to roll around, if I was to put that Akel I wrestled against this one, it's 2 different people. And that's a testament to hard work, which is why, like, we're sitting there going, shit, like, we want to go again because I've done a lot of work and he's done a lot of work. It's like, that's why, and once again, it's probably that, it's probably a little bit of that hunger too of both of us going, well, who's working fucking harder? Yeah. So then we kind of want to push the other to go, who's working harder, you piece of shit.
Yeah.
So, but like, that's the testament to it. That's what hard work gets you. It gets you people, instead of going, yeah, okay, or yeah, I'll wrestle you. It gets to, I want that guy.
For real.
You know what I mean? And you carry a sense of pride. You know, when you do something and you work for it and you finish it, you're fucking prideful that you did that.
Thank you,
that sense of achievement, something no one can take from you.
And that's the thing, bro. I've told people about Akel, right? The prime example, like he went over the States and you know what I mean, like a lot of people know I've got a lot of friends over in New York and stuff like that, over in Gleason's and whatnot. And straight away, bro, I put him in contact with people like Johnny Rods' guys, like Juan Jeremy and Johnny Rods, Cade Lothbrock, Greek God Puppeton, Bin Hameen, all these guys. And I got told the question. They're going, so you're vouching for this guy? I'm like, yeah, why? They're going, if you know, if he turns up and he's fucking like the shits, like it's on you. And I'm going, trust me, brother.
Yeah.
Like he's going to turn up and he's going to turn out. And I told Akel that, and he's like, I won't let you down. I said, bro, you won't be letting me down. You'll be letting yourself down. I said, all you need to do is turn up and do what you do here in Australia over there. And he does. I said, I'm not putting in a word for you because you're the greatest in-ring fucking worker or you're the greatest promo in the game. I'm putting you in there, bro, because you're one of the hardest working kids in the game. And you go over there and you show them that fucking effort, bro, they're going to love you like everyone loves you here. And you went over there and straight away, bro, the feedback that was coming back to me, bro, was putting you over huge. And people and veterans who don't fucking say fucking highly about many fucking shit and anything are sitting there going, hey, man, he's a good kid. He's a fucking good dude. He was fucking cool. You know what I mean? He did good.
You,
I was just like, yeah, bro, that's my kid brother, bro, doing it over there, bro. And you fucking went over there and did what I knew you were going to do. And, you know, a lot of people your age and younger don't have that mentality of going there and just, hey, I just want to learn. I want to get better. Hey, what can I get? What are you going to give me? What do I get out of this? You know what I mean? You were just like, what can I get? What can I learn from this? What can I listen? And what can I do to help? And that's what you went over there with. And that's why you came back with a world of fucking knowledge and a bunch of new friends.
Because training's more important to me than the fucking shows, man. And it always was. And I went down there. I get a fucking kick out of training with someone, rolling around, seeing if this would work. And then we do the work. And then it's like, it happens on the show. And then the crowd pop to it. And I'm like, fuck yeah. Like, that's what pro wrestling is to me. Like, when you can really break it down, it's that, like, you know, A to Z process of formulating something and working with different people and doing all that stuff. But boys, you complimented me too much. This is getting weird. I need Achilles to sack tap me or something.
Yeah,
Because,
sweet Achilles, you're on, mate. You're on.
Hey, so Achilles, when are we doing the sack tap of Akel? We got to get him to eat the pickle, like the hot pickle and the sack tap, because you paid.
Yeah,
for that,
I did, and you know what the sly little bugger tried to do? He's trying to get out of the sack tap. I said, so I'll see you this Saturday. I'll have the pickle. And so the whole thing is he's got to eat the pickle, drink the pickle juice. And while he's drinking the pickle juice, I'm sack tapping.
Hey, T, you got to come out. You got to come out to Rock and Roll. I'll come pick you up.
No, I can't Saturday, bro. I got the kids Saturday.
100%.
I got the kids Saturday. I'll definitely get out to one, but it won't be this weekend.
All good, G. All good. Nah, but we're going to tee up because, like, you know, Achilles is on EWA. We're on Rock and Roll. We're going to tee up after the show, and we're going to have something to eat. And Akel's going to chow down on Achilles' pickle and get tapped in his sack.
Man, and I'm telling you as well. So I bought that pickle after after that, like the day after that episode. So it's been sitting in my cupboard for a little bit now. Just saying.
Oh, fuck's sake!
And that pickle's going to be like really. What's the?
Well, look, it's airtight and sealed, but. Yeah.
Well, at least one of
fuck, this pickle's horning me, bro.
At least one of our pickles are airtight and sealed.
Akel's going to choke down on that veiny pickle, and then he's going to suck down on that juice while he gets his.
Oh man, it's not a baby pickle. This fucking thing's it's about the same size as my hand.
Oh wow!
Like lengthwise.
Yeah, well, Akel's got no problem in deep throating a pickle, if you know what I mean.
Oh. I'm just worried that the pickle's bigger than me.
Fuck it, I'm doing it.
Hey, Akel, if you swallow it in one go, like that's bonus points, right?
All right, done.
I'll talk to the Bachelor. We'll get you rebooked.
Wait, say that again.
I mean, if he swallows it down like whole, right? Like with like not chewing, which I reckon he'll do. I reckon he'll fucking hit the back of his like. You know what I mean? I want to spit. I want to choke. I want to hit that little dangly thing in the back of my throat. I reckon it's going to go all the way down, and Akel's going to have, like, no gag reflex because, like, bro, we've been going for a long time. We still have, like, a few segments to go, too.
I'm about to say, we still got to say, what?
I hate you so much.
Yeah, so, Akel, you have to – like, I'm not saying you have to pleasure this pickle, But I'm saying, like, bro, you gotta show some love to the pickle, bro.
It just wants you to call it daddy while you
Oh, yeah.
That's all
Just give me the pickle and I'll give it a good night. All right, I'll fucking sort it out. We'll film
Yeah.
it.
Can
Well,
we
I feel
fit
like
in Akel's mouth and call him scum while we're at it?
I think we should. I think we should. Like.
Oh, I suddenly became available. Oh no.
What brand is the pickle?
Home Depot, baby. This is homemade. Wait till you see the jar liquid. It's a bit thick for some reason. Just don't ask questions.
The pickle's name is Deshaun.
Oh no,
Sean.
the Brickishaw.
It's called the JL Love 2.0.
Jesus Christ. But Achilles, look, we appreciate you tuning in, man, and we definitely appreciate you calling in.
We have to get him on here one night. We got to get him on.
Yeah, you
got
got to come on, man.
We do. Let's get Achilles on next Thursday. What do you say, boys? What do you reckon, Achilles? You want to come on next Thursday? Let's do a proper episode with us.
Let me have a look at something, and I'll definitely get back to you. I definitely want to jump on an episode with you, lads. It'll be a lot of fun, I reckon.
Yes, that's what we want. We can talk about
thanks,
that
man.
great Rumble that we had. That Royal Rumble was great.
Yeah, it was a good time.
Yeah,
Man, when you get all held up, we'll have a couple. We'll do it. We'll work together with something else as well.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Lads, thank you very much for letting me jump in. I'm going to jump back in the comments. You guys rock.
We appreciate
you, my bro.
very much, man. Appreciate
Catch
you.
you,
Talk
dude.
soon.
See you, lads.
Bye.
Bye.
Man, it's good to have Achilles on, bro.
Oh,
Yeah.
what a bloke, eh? We need him on. He's a great bloke. Great time.
Breath of
I
fresh
thought he was
air.
here too on Saturday. Like, good bloke. Just a top bloke in general.
I feel like we should bring on like we should have callers come in like that, like maybe our top contributors or like donators, like for bits and like super stickers and stuff like that. What do you think? Like maybe we can bring them on next week and like have the most cooked people ever come on.
Fucking
And, you know,
oath, bro.
Yeah, we'll call it the true story 5 minutes of fame. No, call it the true story 5 minutes in the wardrobe.
dude,
They have their 5 minutes. And if they don't entertain us by 2, we cut them.
well,
Because
dude,
we're
I got
awesome, bro.
yeah, we definitely are awesome,
He's
bro.
awesome, bro.
All right, so we're
This is awesome.
gonna knock out these segments real quick. So Akel,
Yeah.
we're gonna go into producer wants a wife right now. So Akel, you get ready for that story because it is time for.
I'm just looking for love, you know.
So Akel, you have been traveling for the last 7 weeks, and you've met some ladies. You've had some experiences. You've shit in a sock at one stage.
Bro.
Tell us about some of the experiences that you had while traveling.
Let's save the shitting in the sock story for another week because that one takes a lot
I've
of.
already told that one. I've already told it.
Oh, you've already told that one. You've told that one. Why are you telling that one? There's an agreement here.
It was funny. Mitch told me to do it. T told me to do it.
Oh,
Bro.
yeah, okay. I told him to do it. Look, bro, it is what it is. I like coming early. Just ask.
Look, it's not-
Hey,
Look,
I don't always give my wife an orgasm, but when I do, I expect her to swallow it.
Mate, I look at it
that's
like this way.
funny.
I'm competitive. I'm too competitive. I'm coming first. I'm too competitive.
So bro, can I ask you? Can I
Yeah.
ask you, Akel, when you were away, like you were in America, you were in New York, and I told you the best pickup line you can use on a woman in America is to just go up, pull out a cigarette, and say, "Got a light?" Or say, "G'day, have you got a light?" How much ass did you get in America?
Well, the problem was I tried to briefly modify that pickup line because it's not really true to my character. You know, for me, I don't actually smoke cigarettes. So for me, it was a transformative sort of approach to that pickup line. So I would go in and I'd talk about, I went up and like, look, I'd say got a light, babe, but you're already too hot for that. You're a spark, but I vape, so it doesn't matter anyway.
What the fuck?
But see,
You
like,
abbreviated that,
the
son.
fuck?
You abbreviated the fuck out of it. You know what abbreviation is?
yeah. It's all
You
right, it's
didn't
all right.
abbreviate shit.
They followed it. They followed along.
Dude,
And they
like, dude, like,
were
have we
looking
not
intently at me. Their eyes opened when I said it.
Because they were getting the fucking checks, and when they called 911, they could get the sketch artist to say who the fuck it looked like.
Bro,
boy.
have we not taught you enough, bro? Like on how to even communicate, but you just go up and just like, fuck.
I think I've tried to shoot my shot. I've tried to be a bit more, because obviously when we started this, I was a bit more reserved. I was a bit more like tried to like, in a way, like verbally serenade a woman. You know what I mean? So that's it's part of my game.
Verbally serenade? What the fuck is
Yeah.
that?
Well, I try to I talk to them and talk to her about how like beautiful they are, how their skin looks, and all that stuff. But only the ones
Not
with
what
the
they
good looking
want.
skin.
Real
Not
beta
what
shit,
they
basically.
want.
Oh,
And
they
try to care for them, you know what I mean? And look, how's your night been? Have you had too many drinks? Like, do you want to get a drink? If you should be too
oh
drunk.
my god, that's really
Anyway.
creepy.
All right.
Hey, how many
Hey,
drinks
Kel,
have you-
Kel, you're trying to be, you're trying to be dad. Not
Hold on a
dad.
sec. Wait a sec. How many drinks have you had? Oh, by the way, whoops, sorry, no, that's not a roofie. Don't worry, bud.
Stop.
What's your name? I'm Kel Cosby. How you doing?
I had a really interesting
She
one because
puts
I
the
had
lotion on her skin, or else she gets the rubber rose again.
I had a 10-hour flight back from China to Sydney. I had a really interesting experience with a woman. She was a businesswoman. She actually wore one of those like pantsuits like Hillary Clinton, and that just gets me barred up a little bit. But for that kind
You
of
like
stuff,
getting dominated.
well, she actually worked in solar, which is pretty cool. I'm all for the environment, peace, love, and self-destruction. I was talking to her, and she was telling me about the benefits of solar. I was like, please keep going, And then we obviously had that discussion, and it was really good. And it gave me a lot of opinions on, wind and wind solar energy. And either way, I could feel the energy between us, the chemistry. We were both taking the same flight, so we had about 3 hours in the terminal before everything happened. I didn't want to leave the airport because it's China, you know what I mean? I don't want to get shot. But yeah, so anyway, we're talking, and then it gets to the point where we're all both checking in. Turns out, boys, she is one row, beside me. I'm in the middle of, so there's three rows. There's a row of seats over here, row of seats here, row of seats here. She's on the window seat over here, and I'm in the middle of the middle row. So all I can really do right now is talk to her from across the way. So I'm sort of winking at her a little bit, playing the long game, being a bit more mysterious.
And she thought you were retarded?
No, I flirt like I'm James Bond. You know what I mean?
Like
so
what?
They're gonna die.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know. That's left to be.
Name me a James Bond girlfriend that lives.
Well, there was no Goldfinger on the plane, so we were pretty good. Is that his name, Goldfinger? I don't know. What the fuck? Anyway, yeah. So the only interaction we really got was when she decided to go to the lavatory. So I thought, now's my chance. I'm standing up because I didn't want to get deep vein thrombosis when you stand down too long. So I was trying to do my calf raises. So I went over to the lavatory and started doing my calf raises. And I explained to her why I was doing it, because she was looking at me a bit weird. You can't get deep vein thrombosis on the plane. You got to keep moving. Anyway, I look at her and shoot my shot. And I was like, you're a very successful woman. You are part of a lot of clubs. I'm sure you have an American Express card. You're part of the Platinum Club for the American Express. I just said, have you ever joined the Mile High Club?
Yeah, and I'm sure that would have went down like a lead balloon.
That would have went down like a fucking bag of kittens in the ocean.
Yeah, well, it wasn't a Malaysian Airlines flight, but it did go down. Not very well.
That went missing, Kel. Learn your acronyms. I was flaccid that entire story.
Look, I'm sorry. That's
bro, that dragged the fuck on, bro. That dragged the fuck on. So you basically went up to some random woman on a flight, some respectable woman on a fucking flight, and said, "Would you like to come to my like, really, bro? Like, come on, you don't know what the fuck that is?"
She was just kind of gasping. She's like, and
I've already joined it twice.
Yeah.
Why do we
I don't
let
know.
T? Why do we let this fucker out in public without us?
Because one, it's meant to be good for his self-esteem.
Yeah,
That's
okay.
obviously not work. That's obviously not working. And two,
Nope.
we usually, well, according to Rocky Balboa, we usually take him to the zoo.
I
Because
thought
we
that
heard
was a pretty
retards like
fire
the zoo.
pickup line. I thought that was a pretty fire pickup line. You ever
I
joined
reckon.
the Mile High
Now,
Club?
you see, it's hard for me, because I can usually just rock up and go, "Hey, I'm Torture. How you doing?" And I'm getting panties thrown at me left, right, and center.
Well, dude, I usually just stand at a bar and lick my eyebrows, and they come to me.
You lick your eyebrows. That's about the only thing I'll be licking. The
Look,
only problem is, like, I think, see, this is where we're polar opposites. I can get them there, but then I get them there. I'll put 2-minute noodles on. I come back and they're half cooked. So I reckon there's a bit of an undercover thing happening here. Akel can't get them there, but when he does, he's just going to be completely Johnny Sins all over this shit.
I think he.
Like,
Yeah,
one of these
yeah.
people you need to turn around and go, look, I'm going to give this charity work out here to see what happens. And the one chick that decides to give you that charity work, which we're not trying to, come on, give him a fucking chance. And if they do, by God, I think he's going to Johnny Sins the fuck out of it. There's going to be jackhammers happening, pile drivers, Alabama hot pockets. There's going to be all types of
I'm
shit
going to
going
go Tony Sins all over this place, motherfucker.
Hey, bro, I'm going to
That's
throw
me.
this out to our live chat. If you guys want to hear our best pickup lines, including Akel's, Torches, and mine, throw in a $3 super sticker, and we'll go best pickup line for line, each super sticker. Let's go. We got this down, boys. Like, we're going to help our fucking chat. We're going to help Akel with this shit as well. Because you know what, Akel? I think this story, you need to forget about it like a bad piece of pussy. You need to move on and forget you ever smelt it.
Look, I'm just saying, I got a pamphlet for solar, so maybe there's a number in there.
I love your work. Now, that just transitions perfectly to Mark Says What, doesn't it? If he's got a pamphlet for solar.
Oh, bro, definitely does. Let's get into it, bro.
Mark Says What?
It is time for Mark Says What, and we have a few to get through tonight. So
Mark
let's get
Says
into
Solar.
it. Yeah, exactly. First one up is Bill Goldberg never had a bad match.
Agreed.
Agreed.
Fuck off.
I
Agreed.
don't want to hear you talking about no work rate.
That was Taker's fault.
All right, next
Undertaker's fault.
one. Wonder if Rock's daughter feel bad seeing, great English there, feel bad seeing all these people being released. That's more talented than her, and she can skate by the cut list. Well, yeah, she's the Rock's fucking daughter, moron.
I don't know. I've been able to keep a job in construction, and everything I've built falls down. So I'm just saying, just lie low and things don't have to worry about.
That
Hey,
family is protected more than the royal family in wrestling.
they are
like-
the Royal Family of Wrestling, bro.
They are the royal family. Like Nia Jax got that main event in fucking Perth.
100. Go ahead.
To be fair, she did well. I'm not going to
Yeah, she did well.
All right, let's get into the next one. So, what the fuck? Tony Khan locking the Jaguars big. Oh, that's pretty savage, actually.
Oh, it's
I'm
fucking
just waiting
fantastic.
for them. I'm waiting for the memes.
Oh, here we go.
Oh, here we go.
We got Achilles who threw in a super sticker. He wants to hear a pickup line. All right, let's get rid of this. Mark Says What shit. Okay, so Achilles with a super sticker. All right, who wants to go for a pickup line first?
Ooh. Give me a minute. It's been a while.
I got one.
Yeah, you go.
Okay. Hey, baby. You remind me of Takeaway. Because I want to take you out and eat you in my car. Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, it can work.
Okay.
It's
All
a
right,
bit
you-
more degrading, but it can work.
Your turn, Mitch. T.
Oh, girl. You remind me so much of my sister. You can sit there and ride on me backwards because we never turn back on family.
Fuck. Hey, Kill, your turn.
Hey, girl. You ever been interested in solar? Because you're the light that powers my world.
Hey, and we've got another $3 super sticker. So we go back to Adam Poker. So we're going to start this one off with Akel. Akel, give us another pickup line.
Okay. Hey, girl, you ever been disappointed? I'm Akel.
It's Torture, your turn.
Oh, fuck. I forgot me fucking wallet on me. Because honestly, they didn't tell me they were bringing dimes around here.
Oh,
shit.
That's good. That's good. Okay, here's my pickup line. Does this smell like chloroform?
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Copyright, trademark, integrity of sports entertainment.
That's the veterans.
On the phone.
Hey, you want to see more?
bias.
You want to see more pickup lines? You need to let us know. Chuck him in that chat. We're gonna get it. We'll get him going. Don't worry about that. So you want to see some more pickup lines, but we got to go into the rest of Mark Says What. So we did. Where is it? Where's this one? AEW Dynamite finally did it. He booked himself on TV and he brought Papa Khan with him. This nerd really thinks he's Eric Bischoff or Vince McMahon. 2 billion my ass. This place is a fucking shithole. I actually like that.
Someone had to fucking say it.
I think he thinks bringing his father on TV also brings him legitimacy as well.
Yeah,
You reckon?
legitimacy. He just
Yeah.
brought back fucking Jungle Douche. He has no fucking legitimacy.
Tony Khan is the biggest mark of all time. Hands down. He stamped his bust in the Mark Hall of Shame tonight by trying to pretend he is Vince McMahon fighting Steve Austin in 98 to 99. The story has been reattempted so many times, and this has to be the worst try. AEW Dynamite.
Well, to be fair, he's probably turned the rest of the cunt's baby face because we're all sitting there going, about time someone fucking hit you.
Yeah. That was the first time the Young Bucks get cheered like that.
Okay, so we're down to the last two here. This is CM Punk is the biggest baby face in AEW. Tony Khan has recognized this, and he's using it to get Jack Perry and the Elite over. It's all very Vince McMahon.
Because remember, his life was in danger because two blokes had a cuddle. But taking the fucking Meltzer driver's fucking all good.
Oh, that
Okay.
backstage thing was incredible.
Oh, that was on another level. Okay, so last one. Happy 420 to everyone except Vince McMahon. Your old ass must have been smoking something much stronger to cause you to not make Alicia Fox a multi-time champion. Oh, Jesus fucking Christ.
Oh, fucking
Yeah,
hell.
we can all yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
we can all
dude.
move the fuck on from that, right, boys?
Yeah.
Lucky, we can all carry on about Vince because I can't dodge the bullet.
Oh, dude. But, boys, we've been going for an hour and 37 minutes. It's been a long episode tonight.
Oh, yeah.
It's been a fun one. I think we've covered a lot of stuff. We're getting closer and closer to that studio. So if you guys want to see us succeed, please, those little bits of super stickers helps. We're trying to grow this into something that we can, give you guys more and more better quality content. We can have more regular content dropping. If you want to help us, super stickers, bits on Twitch, super stickers on YouTube, they always help. Listening to our product, playing out the ads that are on YouTube and also on Spotify and all the podcast platforms, that help. And also if you go to Jericho Australia and also make your purchases, they are here to take care of all your beard care product needs. Head over to jerichoaustralia.com. Use that promo code True Story to get 15%.
And this shit works. I've been laid every night since I've got it. This shit works.
Me too.
100%. Yeah, bro,
that's Jericho beard oil. You're my high club, mate. Work.
But boys, before we head off, bro, T, what you got planned this weekend, man? You got anything exciting happening?
Nah, mate. We're relaxing at home. We've finished the move, so it's a lot of just obviously I'm using the table at the moment, just resting up and getting back healthy.
That's it, man. I've got rock and roll this Saturday night. Go check it out at Campbelltown. You can check it out. Check out my social media. You'll see all the details there. It's going to be crazy. I am your GM rock and roll manager. Your general manager of rock and roll wrestling, I should say. Sorry. I'm really looking forward to it. It pretty much is a sellout show. I'm really excited for it. So please make sure you go check it out. I love you guys. Thank you for everyone for tuning in. Akel, what do you got planned, man?
Solar power.